Okay, you're not happy with the jury's decision. You've been penalized and you don't like it. What can you do? Well, you can try to request for a reopening. Any party to the hearing may request a reopening of the hearing. The rule says that the jury may reopen. So the word may in this first sentence of the Rule 66 mean that there is no absolute obligation for the jury, for the protest committee, the jury, to reopen. A protest committee should reopen for either one of the two requirements of Rule 66. The first requirement is when the protest committee decide that they may have made a significant error. Errors by the protest committee that should lead to a reopening include improper procedures, that's the most often, or misapplication of a rule. They may also decide that a key conclusion was not supported by the facts, or more often, a hearing is reopened when a mistake was made in the interpretation of a rule. It does happen. It does happen. The second requirement of Rule 66 is that the protest committee may reopen when a significant new evidence, which was not available at the time of the original hearing, becomes available within a reasonable time. This reasonable time is 24 hours. When a significant new evidence becomes, which was not available at the time of the first hearing, of the original hearing. What is a new evidence? Significant new evidence. Well, Welsenian case 115 provide an interpretation of the word new as used in Rule 66. The criteria provided by the case states that an evidence is new if it was not reasonably possible for the party asking for the reopening to have discovered the evidence before the original hearing. An evidence is new if the protest committee is satisfied that before the original hearing, the evidence was diligently but unsuccessfully, So if the protest committee is satisfied that before the original hearing, the evidence was diligently but unsuccessfully, that's it, unsuccessfully fought by the party asking for the reopening. Or, third reason, if the protest committee learns from any source that the evidence was not available to the parties at the time of the original hearing. So you can see that this is very restrictive, in fact. This shows that, for instance, a witness is not a new evidence, nor a video, because both of them were available at the time of the original hearing. So there are only little chances that a protest committee would reopen a hearing. The second thing to do, if you're not happy with the protest committee's decision, is to appeal to the member national authority of the event. And that's it.